Welcome everybody here on this glorious morning here to Errigal Kieran, to Dunmoyle, where Fintona take on Eglish in the U16 championship final. The conditions are near perfect, Kevin, and it should help to have a great game of football.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask for better conditions, and fair play to the Dunmoyle facilities. They're always turned out brilliant, and you know, as the ball's just thrown in there, you know, it's absolutely brilliant to see so many people from both parishes here representing, a number of independents as well. So, you know, it's great to see a lot of other clubs coming out to support these teams. So we're just waiting on the team sheets, but before we...
That's it. Eglish has had the first point. You see the white flag been raised there. Mickey Quinn is officiating today here, out on the centre of the field, the man in black.
So number one in goals, just with the ball at the minute, so Oisin Watson, one of three brothers in the team. Number two for Fintona is Emmett McGoldrick. Number three, Sean McWilliams. The second of the brothers, Tyrone Watson's number four. Number five, Oisin Cranny. Number six, Tom Papgav. Number seven, Pascal Donnelly. Number eight, Cormac McElhatton. As Eglish just go for their...
Oh, close.
A very good save by Oisin Watson there. So number 9, Cormac Watson. Number 10, Eugene Colton. Number 11, Caelan Donnelly, and captain of the team. Number 12, Conan Haggerty. Number 13, Callum Welch. Number 14, Oren Hughes. And number 15, Tiernan McLennan. And they're lined out as per team sheet.
That's it, and we have Caelan Donnelly on the ball here. He's pushing up. Quick flick in there. And a Tiernan Watson, big lad, big unit, over the bar, yeah. Oh, well blocked by Eglish. Eglish clearing their lines here.
You know, and that's what Caelan's been doing all season. You know, it's those penetrating runs through the middle that, in particular, in the matches against Dunmara and Moy, you know, that's what was so important as well. There we see Cormac Watson, who's absolute workhorse in the middle of the field, who's been brilliant all season again. Hard work, nothing spectacular. And as we see what it results in.
Oh, Cam Welch just put that wide on like him, very sharp with the feet. We've just seen the ball going in there to Oren Hughes. Oren Hughes has been a revelation in that full forward line all year long.
He has, you know, Oren has been, you know, probably without him we wouldn't be here. It was, you know, a last kick of the game in the semi-final against Moy, and the second of two fixtures against the Moy, where, you know, Oren, having just missed a free sort of inside the 45, you know, stood up in front of a big crowd and knocked the ball over the bar. And, you know, really those are the type of leaders that we're going to need today, as you know, as we're, you know, 3 or 4 minutes into this game. It's early days, but it's, you know, it's players like that are going to make the difference.
Just a wee hand in there, left in, but again, good pressing by Fintona there, pushing Eglish back. So we're free in Eglish, and here probably they played in long here. Just looking to see there's movement from the centre half forward. Tom Pat is in the holding role there for Fintona in the centre half back. Again, a very versatile player, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, again, a very, very strong player. One of a few of these lads that also played in the minor squad, and, you know, not just played, was very, very important in the minor squad. Very strong on the tackle, very penetrating runs, and, you know, again, he has been, you know, critical player. Started off the year playing around midfield, and I think it's been a revelation for me. Moved into the midfield into centre half back.
And we're inside again here. And we slip over. Oh, unlucky.
Just snapping at a few of them, Pat. I think, you know, maybe nerves, particularly some of those younger players. You know, the two lads that have had the 2 opportunities have been 2 of our under 14 players. And I suppose let's not forget that, you know, at the end of August, you know, it was Eglish who played against Fintona up in Eglish in the first round of the under 14 championship, where I have to say, I mean, Eglish shipped a fairly heavy defeat to Fintona, and, you know, maybe for some of those under 14 lads, you know, a wee bit of revenge would be very nice here, but, you know, none of those things matter once the ball's thrown in.
So we've Oren Hughes here. He's out on the 20 here near the touchline. He's going to go for this. It will be a difficult score now, but we'll...
Very like the score he scored against the Moy.
And then it comes... Oh, just pulled it wide of the post.
Yeah, but, you know, we're 4.5 minutes into this game, and we've had 3 good chances. So yes, I mean, I'm sure management in Markey, Donnelly, Kevin McClellan, and Damien Donnelly would be, I'm sure they're disappointed that they haven't converted 1 or 2 of those, but they're making chances, and that's the most important thing, making chances.
Well, it's early days to get settled in here. And that's Cormac McElhatton there getting a tackle in there. Cormac is a very aggressive midfielder. I see them, and there's Eugene Hughes getting a hand in. Eugene Colton.
Yeah. Obviously, we yourself and myself were out the other night, Pat, talking to some of these lads, just a bit of VT in preparation for these couple of finals, and I think it's fair to say that some of them are probably, there'll be more words spoken out there today, either to their teammates or even to the referee, than they spoke to us the other night. Hard to get a few words out of them, but listen, what odds about that if they put in the performance today?
Yeah, well, sure, they just see Eglish at 14 has pulled out in the middle of the field and has left Sean McWilliamson there, a sweeper, which will suit him all day long.
Yeah, at number 14, we're still waiting on the team sheet from the Eglish lads. So at number 14 is a very, very strong player. I was watching him in the warm-up, and not alone a physically big lad, but he was very good at knocking the ball over the bar too. So well worth watching.
Long ball out here to Conan Haggerty, yes. Caelan has it. He's looking up here. He sees Owen Hughes on the run on the inside. He'll drop it in. No, he's going to carry on. All across there, yes. And flicks back on again. It's Caelan. Oh, he goes for it. Oh, what a save. What a save by the keeper.
But what a move again. That's straight from a turnover in the full back line. Oisin Watson got the ball, played it out to Conan Haggerty, on to Caelan, 1-2, and who was in the end of that ball but Caelan again, and but for a fantastic save from the keeper, that was bound for the top corner. But
I have to say the keeper was at full stretch to keep it out.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously so it's worth thinking about that as we move into the game. Clearly, a very, very good quality player, and one thing, if you look at previous results from the Fintona boys, they have been scoring quite a lot of goals. In the semi-final against Drumrao, we scored 3-16. In the quarter-final against Moy, we scored 3-12, and in the preliminary round against Georgetown, we scored 6 goals and 9 points. So,
yes! It's in the back of the net. Have we got a goal? Yes. Cormac Watson just got it. But what a ball delivered in there.
That's Cormac all over. Quiet workman-like performance, and he's always in the end, always there to help out. But that's brilliant. That's just the start the lads needed.
Keep that going. Ball out here to the sideline. It's going to go out. Yes. Fintona ball on the 45.
And you got to say, Pat,
straight in, no mess there. Straight into Owen Hughes. Owen Hughes turns.
Apart from the first couple of balls, Fintona taking this game by the scruff of the neck, and they're all over them.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Yep. Fintona's pushing them here. Anyway, they're holding Eglish in here and within their own 45. They're limiting the keeper to options.
Yeah, kick-out strategy, I know he made a brilliant save there, but, his kick-outs have been, in and around the 45, so nothing bigger than that. So, as we see, number 14 fouled there in the 45, his own 45.
Plenty of space on the field there. See Sean's on the sweeper again here, so we'll see. Tom Pop needs to get a hand in. Ball's in. Yes, that should be.
Tyrone was a captain of our team against Eglish in the under-14 championship, so I mean certainly a man that will look forward to this game probably more than most, and that was a brilliant interception there. But he's I'm
in the hottie here. Cormac McElhatton, and he shoots. Yes, over the bar. Well done. Lovely bit of build-up play there.
Absolutely, a man not known for his sharp shooting, but I'm sure none of that matters whenever we kick the ball over the bar.
I have to say that it was well started there by Tyrone Watson there. Cleared his lines well.
Yeah, first class. So a goal and a point. I think we'd be happy with that.
Good start.
That's all we want. A bit of confidence.
Yes, takes his mark. Looking about it.
Not sure that ball was.
Can get a hand in there. I don't think that ball.
I'm not sure it crossed the 45 there.
Didn't cross. Was inside the 45. Yes. Brilliant. Good man, Cormac Watson. Sean McWilliam's coming out.
That goal scorer again.
Pascal down the line and the Conan. We turn over to Hattie.
Oh, good ball, yeah.
Hattie laid on.
There.
Hughesy's moving.
And it's direct football here.
Yes, it is. Yeah, free in. Yeah, well spotted, referee. Again, this will be a tricky free. Has it landed? Is it in between the 20, 21? No, it's just outside the 21. And we're about 10 yards inside the pitch. Tom Potts stepping up here to take it.
You know, Tom, this is going to suit him. You know, he's a left-footed player. You know, he's one of 3 left-footed players in this team, as well as 1 or 2 of the subs as well. So, but this will suit him. I mean, he's been very effective all year.
Just pulled it a wee bit there, Kim.
Pulled it, yeah. Maybe be disappointed with that one. That was a good opportunity for a left-footed player.
He's quite a good footballer. He came in late into the scene, didn't he? If memory serves me right, he really only started to feature around about the under-12s, under-14s, was it?
You know what? This is his 3rd season playing Gaelic football. I think he might have played a season before, after the move from, I believe they were working in England. So, you know, for a lad that literally is only playing this last 3 or 4 years, this is brilliant.
Aye. Kill's away, he's away, he's Hughes inside him, he goes for it. What a save by the keeper.
What a save.
This Eglish keeper's been really been pushed.
Absolutely brilliant. But there you have again, you know, the game plan that Fintona have, and has been working for them all year. You know, it's, you know, work hard, win the ball back, you know, and get it to the right people on the ball. And Keelan made a brilliant run there. He's full of pace, you know, Keelan.
I'm just looking at Eglish number 14's moved back in again into the inside here. Eglish is definitely changing tactics.
Yeah. You know,
see into the midfielder here, like number 20. Eglish, oh, well done.
Tyrone Watson again.
Tyrone's having some game in there at the minute, and he's away on.
And he's going.
He could carry here.
And it is that direct run
again.
He
just let it loose. Unlucky.
So a goal to point here to a point after, you know, 12 minutes. I suppose just thinking of running into the water break. You know, I'd say
Emmett McGoldrick, as we know, the McGoldricks have a great prowess within Fintona club, both on the female side and the male side. Emmett's the youngest of the 4 siblings, 2 twins. Alana and Alicia play for the ladies, and of course Connor's plays for the senior team.
Yeah, you know, stalwarts of the club, both in terms of playing, as you say, Pat, but also, you know, Patricia herself being heavily involved in the ladies committee, and there we have, you know,
very harsh there,
very harsh yellow card there on Emmett McGoldrick. You know, or if anything, I would have sort of felt that was going the other way, but
again, you know, I have to say the referee was on top of it, so he's probably made that made that call. He's seen something inside that.
In fairness, as you say, Pat, he's closer to the facilities, to what's going on in your eyes. So yeah, happy to go with that. But you know, a bit of a wake-up call there. You know, the corner forward Emmett, who's, you know, lightning quick and very dogged. You know, he was out in front of his man, but ultimately Eglish come away with the ball.
A bit of delay in play, but Fintna's got off to a good start.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know,
I tell you, I'd like to watch that. Playback of Cormac Watson's goal. He was well up to get his fist to that. Like.
Oh, he
was.
Very
very hard to get it, you know, because he was moving with the momentum of the ball, you know, to add the fist to it. Like.
Yeah, that's a great score, I have to say. By Moy, well worked there. You know, Fintona, not much more really they could have done. They were right on top of their men, and you know, kicking under pressure. The number 13, I think it was, knocked that over the bar.
He did,
you know. We're going to have to be careful with these forwards. You know, they've had 3 chances and they've converted 2 of them, Pat. So, you know.
Got a watch on it here. You know, Oisin Watson kicks the ball out here.
Bit of miscommunication there, maybe.
Yeah, just wasn't picked up.
So here's Emmett McGoldrick again.
Emmett's going to have to get a hand on it. Oh, he slipped. He's down. Eglish number 13's on him through.
A lot of steps there. But well worked, well recycled out to number 24. He sticks it over the bar.
See a good score now, taking on under pressure there. We're back in with a point in it here now. Eglish 3 points, Fintona 1-1.
Yeah, but you know, they traditionally have got off to a good start in the last number of games, and that's a better kick out from Oisin there, finding his midfield.
Yes, well done, Hattie, yes. Tom's got it, he lets her go here. She's a wee bit wayward. I see Eugene Colton going to pick it up. Probably one of the smaller members in the team, but a player with a great future.
Look, he, not just the smallest man on the field, he's probably one of the youngest men on the pitch as well. He's, I was talking to Paddy, his father, just before the game. He was telling me that he just turned his 13th birthday there in April. Whereas you take even the other younger lads, they were turning 14 there in July, and some of them lads are 16. So. Small in size and age, but very
versatile. Oh, it has to be a free, yes. Yep. And with Sean McWilliams here battling away, he's about to step back here, take this free.
That's first class there. I mean, from Sean Deller, that's his game summed up in a few seconds there.
So we nip back in,
yeah,
and Sean pushed
ball,
through.
Well done,
well worked out. Pascal Donnelly there.
Need to get the ball out of there. Pat maybe a bit quicker.
Yeah.
They're strong in the defence. Done well there though.
Get down in it, Pascal, yeah. Down in it, Pascal. Well done. Getting it.
You have to say that
Tom Pat with the ball again here.
That was probably not textbook.
He's going to put it inside into Husey. Husey's a man over.
And if you can see,
just a wee bit high.
Exactly. I was going to say, if you see Keelan Donnelly, Keelan standing wide open inside for the second time.
Yeah, wise decision, took his point.
Very well done. I mean, when you see a couple of saves that this goalkeeper's made, I mean, that's what you need to do, keep the scoreboard ticking over. And again, where did that come from, Pat? It came from our cornerback, full-back, winning the ball, working the ball out. Good run from Pascal.
Definitely, yeah, good team performance. And we're into our first water break here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
There's a good crowd there, Kevin. They're just looking out over in the stand there. Plenty of the green and white.
Absolutely, yeah. No, there's good support from both clubs. Pat, and to be fair to the facilities here in Dunmoyle and the day that's in it, it's great that they're not all looking to stand in the stand where they can observe social distancing. Absolutely no problem, and really, really good.
Have to say how conditions are supplying and full credit to Moyle and full credit to the men that look after the grounds here.
Aye, yeah, well, I think yourself and
come on, Tyrone.
Yourself and Brendan were chatting before the game, Pat, about the quality of grounds in Tyrone generally speaking, and there probably isn't a bad ground to play football on. So
no. But it's nice to see it here, just ending the last week in September. Right in, so we're back after the break. Eglish 3 points, Fintona 1-2.
Yeah, and
Eglish is on the push here. Straight in, number 24. They made quite a few changes, Eglish. Just interested to see the team sheet.
Exactly, there's a number of players out there that are not number 1 to 15, but I'm not sure whether that's tactical or you wouldn't know. Maybe lads were given jerseys at the start of the year because of COVID, Pat, and they've just been holding on to them. I see the Fintona lads are talking out today in a brand new set of jerseys, sponsored by Mo's News Agents.
That's right, yeah.
And I know that, as we see, number 11.
Yeah, it's over the bar, yeah. See the nod of the umpire there. We're just saying there, why the fact is the sharp frost this morning there. See a lot of boys there going to ground.
Yeah,
especially up here in the top half of the field, it seems to be on the slippy side.
Definitely, and Evan McGoldrick's man is very, very nippy and has gone down a couple of times. See them all, a lot of them wearing gloves as well, which.
No, you just see just down on the pitch, there's quite a bit of moisture there, a bit of dew on it.
Still a lot. I think.
I said how to get a nice wee free there for on the back, long ball into Husey. Let's see what will happen here. Callum, Husey pulls it. Just pulls it wide. Just had a wee bit more time there. I think he had a bit more time.
I'm sure Barry will be able to pick it up on the mic. I hear some of the management team asking him to take it on. There was absolutely nobody in front of him there, and was an opportunity to carry it in, and flick the ball over the bar. But listen.
Eugene, if he turned the other way, it was there for him. And Eglish are off again. Get a hand in, lads. That's it. Eglish to the corner forward, number 15, and Eglish number 12.
Yeah, these two wing half.
They drop in, yes. He seems to be a bit of pace there.
Coming into the game there, these two wing half forwards.
Wide. Just weren't sure there with the shadows up there, Kevin. It's very hard to call.
Yeah, I mean they haven't converted from that attack, but you know that's unlike it because they've been fairly clinical.
I wonder how many points Eglish has actually scored from play.
I just have to consult my notes.
Shouldn't have waited on it.
Hard luck there from Cormac.
He's working back here, working back. Working back, yes.
Hard,
that's in. Emmett's got it. That's a gun, So line ball here. It's about 13 out. Get a hand on it. Oh, number 13's got it. Could be a chance. Off the keeper. Unlucky. It's in the back of the net.
Yeah, I have to give it there. It was an absolute pinpoint pass. You know, as a manager, you might not have been too pleased with a lad playing a pass like that there, but to be fair to the more forward, it worked out. Worked his man, and then he's literally one-on-one with Oisin Watson, who could do nothing about that shot. But you know,
high ball out here. This is pushing the back. Well done. Let's get it picked up.
But a good response there from Oisin. You know, obviously nothing he could do about that there. Put the ball down and kick the ball to midfield, which is fantastic. You know,
I have to say for a lad that played keeper for the under-14s as well, he is. He's punching well above his weight now at under 16. That it's he's a good keeper.
You know what? You know, I'd say we're very lucky in the club because, you know, with his physical size and he's very vocal as well as a goalkeeper. I'd say he's probably one of the best goalkeepers in the county at that age group.
His brother's on there now for a tackle in here, Tyrone there coming across, following him across. Long ball in. Emmett's man sort of getting away from him. Well done. That Conan Haggerty got a good block in there. Comes back out to Conan here. He need to look up. Wee chip.
Two smallest men in the pitch there, combining well.
Your man made a cut, Eugene there.
Eugene Colton winning a free for a high tackle. I think it was maybe around the head.
James Brannigan going straight into play here, or a change coming?
I suspect, you know what, Pat, with Emmett carrying a yellow card, and possibly very lucky there not to secure another booking in that last tackle, I'd imagine you're going to see.
Yeah, he's heading up the field.
Well, there you go.
Big Tyrone's coming off. Tyrone McLennan. Great size of a lad. And he's come on well in the last couple of years.
You know what? A pleasure, Big Mac to call him, and he's a pleasure to work with as well. You know, very, very quiet, very funny fella. I'm sure he'd be disappointed. You know, he didn't really get on the ball very often there, through no fault of his own. But you know, I'm not sure whether it's going to be tactical either, Pat. I mean, maybe they're going to give James Brannigan a slightly different role. Like he has played half back and corner back in the past, so.
Well, I'm saying that James come in for
great tackle
by Emmett McGoldrick. Just got a tone it to push it out. Need to watch Cormac. Need to watch his man's drifting off him a wee bit there.
It's through the middle that these boys are creating bother, Pat.
They are. They're sharp on the foot now. The new scores it. But we're just chatting about James Brannigan. James Brannigan came in and played for Callum Walsh in the semi-final there, and played well. And could have would have been pushing hard for that place. You know?
And you know, I'm sure that was in the management's mind there around that change, because you know, I'm sure Tyrone's very, very disappointed. But James, who's probably one of the senior members of the squad, equally very disappointed, because you know, I have to say, I thought he was fantastic in that semi-final. You know, he was very, very, very effective in the role that he was given. You know, breaking up plays and tackling, and you know, that's arguably what's going to be needed later on in this game, Pat. So just seeing another attack here from.
Oh, well done, Pascal Donnelly
from number
well
12.
Harry looks up here. Needs to see who's coming.
That's a great tackle there again.
We're on it, yeah. I bet we 1-2 and we're going.
His man outside him, left and right.
Yes! What a goal!
And you know, fantastic. You know, there we go.
Great poacher's goal. Oren Hughes there, was it?
Oren Hughes again, following the ball in, getting on the ball, and you know what's this first half summed up by having the right players in the right place at the right time, and you know, you take the 2 goals that Connie Watson scored in Oren Hughes, and that's what that's about. So fair play, you know. Great
short ball out now. Let's see James. Maybe it's a tad unlucky there with the feet.
You know, it's James probably first touching the ball, and you know, maybe getting up to the speed of play. But
I see Eugene Colton now has moved into the inside there. He's in there corner forward. So James has obviously moved out into that wing half position.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that move. I mean,
Yeah, it's just giving that wee bit more height and strength in it. Yes, we're miles off here. We've number 14's in there. Sean.
But Sean Deller's doing his job well.
He is. He's reading this game. He's reading the game well now.
He's staying in where he's meant to be, you know. And very often you see it on underage football. You see young lads following men out that aren't going to be doing any damage or getting on the ball whatsoever. So fair play to Sean Deller. Like that's good.
Discipline as we're all square here. 1-5 to 2-2. 2-2 in fitness favour. Free in here from Eglish.
Yeah, and you would have to say with 25 gone plus a minute or so for the water break, very much like the Moy game. And if you look at the league table, where Eglish finished just on the same points, won the same number of games as the Moy. Certainly in preparing for this game myself, Pat, I didn't think there was going to be very much in this.
No, and it's showing that way. It's just wayward on wide.
Uncharacteristic wide from the number 11, arguably maybe one of his easiest chances yet. In that,
he was pretty shoot. He put one over there from about 40 yards out there.
Yeah,
albeit it was more central position.
This is key player for this Eglish team. He's got 2 points so far, and very very. I'd say he'll put it behind him for the next chance. So
there's a substitution.
No substitution, yeah. No.
High ball in between the two, yeah.
That's the second time.
That's the second time. He's been persistent there on it,
But that's
and then the Hughesy here, I see him running already. He's looking this ball. We flick on, we flick in.
Well worked from the two left footers.
I'd say a wee bit high.
That's such a disappointment because we had two players wide open on the inside.
And we're back in it again. Look.
I'm sure they'll be disappointed there with a foul given against Keelan because from here it looked like it was not too bad, but there's probably worse places having just turned the ball over to give away a foul, Pat.
I'm just hearing the management there. They were probably versing our words there,
Yeah.
In relation to the pass. But again, Callum White's a very sharp footballer too.
Yeah, Callum.
We're good with both feet. Very versatile.
We weren't expecting to see Callum line out today. I mean, and it's a credit to the medical team that have got him here because, no longer ago than 10 days he was a broken bone in his hand. And yet there he is. He's trained hard this week.
Watching Cronny there, just couldn't get the hand to it. Watching number 15. He's sharp. Number 15. He's inside. He's going to go for it. Yeah, close it. Oh, boys. Yeah.
Good move now, you gotta say.
Good move, well worked in there, yeah.
They're sharp, Pat, now.
They're sharp, definitely. They have a bit of pace and they're very like ourselves. They like that direct ball in,
They have in terms of big men, you and I were calling before the game just at the physical size of them, but when you see them all lined out, we have a couple of big men ourselves, and arguably it's the smaller players that they have, very, very good on the ball.
Well, we've won. I was about to say we've won most of our kickouts.
Yeah, kickouts.
The guy's too easy. Can't let number 20 run on through.
And it's this direct running through the middle.
Yeah, too easy.
Number 7, I think, was it Pat there that knocked that ball over the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Eglish 1-7 to 2-2. 10 points to 7 points to Eglish. As we're approaching half time, Kevin.
Yeah, I say, we're just on the 28 and a half minutes gone. As suspected, very little in this game. We've 50-50 in the kick-out, slightly varied kick-out strategy there. Actually watching picking out Keelan and trying to bypass the midfield, which is, given how strong they are around midfield, that's good. As Cormac McElhatton's playing a 1-2.
James Brannigan, I think that's his first touch, yes. Hold on to James. Sensible.
Just doing the basics, Pat,
that's what it's about.
That's all.
Got a long ball in here to Hughesy.
There's a tester now for the corner back.
That's what Callum on it now. He has pace. We know he has pace.
Yeah, that's exactly what I imagine he would do. I mean, on his left foot, slot the ball.
Oh, it's still there in play. Unlucky. Just a wee bit high there for Eugene.
I'm not
That's it. We get Callum keep his head up. I think if he keeps plugging away there, he'll get his chances, and they will come.
He's a mature player now. we obviously missed the best part of 2 weeks there as part of the preparation for this game, probably because of his injury, like, and maybe a wee bit of match sharpness or whatever. It's just let them down there. But as we saw in I think it was a league match against the Moy, where he picked out an absolutely unbelievable pass.
Well intercepted. Well intercepted there by Harry. But just looking, Eglish have changed their pattern. 2 corner forwards now are out playing on the 45, with a full forward playing in deep. And definitely a bit of versatility there.
So what they've done there, they seem to have isolated that bit of pace in there in the same way we have ourselves, Pat.
Could have maybe chanced a wee bit of advantage there, maybe, possibly, Kevin.
At this stage, old Pat, steadying the nerves. Hopefully we get, whether it's Tom or Callum or Conan, and just get this ball and stick it over the bar. That's the main thing. Again,
Tom Pat stepping up. I see him here now.
Yeah,
the versatile centre half back.
Yeah. Played in the half back line for a minor team as well. Good work there again from Pastel. Pastel developed into a big, strong player, and traditionally would have been playing on the forward line.
Oh, unlucky. That's the second one.
Marginally wide.
Yeah, marginally wide.
I think I count that 7 wides now we've had versus 2 from Eglish. So
just need to get the shooting boots on.
But
get settled down.
We certainly are a team that has played in fits and starts. We traditionally have started very well the first 15 to the water break and finished the last 15 very well. So let's hope there's more of the same today.
Yeah, there's Harry with the ball. We flick in there to Pascal. Pascal's looking up. Long ball in there. Yes, Callum Walsh has space and room. Gets it picked up. And we look round him. Yes, wee ball out over to James Brannigan, his cousin. We knocked down. Yes, Cormac Watson has it. Cormac's pushing on. Lay it off again. James has got it. And the Eugene. Eugene takes a look up. He's not to shoot over to Husey. Husey gets a wee ball in there. Yes. And the Conan has time.
Pulled it.
Oh no, Harry, bury it. Yeah, over the bar.
Great score. Could have been a goal there, Pat.
Yeah, could have been a goal. I thought he would have kept it low and hard.
Yeah, but that's Michael Hutton with 2 points in this game, which is we were slagging in the warm up there, Pat, about the sharp shooting ability. As we see, 2 players collided there, Tyrone and Watson from the Fintona Pierces in that ball as the half-time whistle is blowing on 32 minutes. We have an Eglish player still down in midfield, so
yeah, it was just an awkward challenge there. The 2 players had come in,
he was reaching.
I actually think it was 2 Fintona players that were going for the ball, and he was in the middle of it there. So hopefully he'll be okay, and hopefully he'll be able to return for the start of the second half. So we'll take a break, and we will be back with you. We'll be back with you at the start of the second half. Okay, we're back for the second half, Kevin. Kicking into the top end here.
Yeah, 2-3.
I just remember when he had the under 14 league game, and they were kicking the same way when they stole the points here on Eglish.
Well, let's hope it's a repeat of that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And again, that was a match that came down to the bitter end, where players dug deep. Where you had real strong team ethics. So we'll just reset the clock here. So 2-3 to 1-7. Fintona, disappointed with some of the misses, but you'll be happy with the score.
Point in it, yeah. We're still there. I was just feeling there's a slight breeze coming with Fintona in their backs there.
Hopefully, yeah. You feel a certain breeze.
You feel it coming in there.
Well, we're looking across at the wind turbines there in the hill, and you can see certainly the way they're facing. There's a breeze coming. If anything, it's helping the Fintona lads, that's for sure, Pat.
There we go, throw in. Cormac Watson knocks down straight in there. The kill on in. Yes, picked up Owen Hughes. We flick in. I don't think Conan was expecting that. Nips on to Callum. Oh yes, what a point. Nice start, good start by Fintona.
Callum Walsh, knocking it over the bar there.
Callum Walsh, yeah.
Straight from the throw-in.
So well worked there now. Cormac Watson just got the fist to it. Straight on to Keelan Donnelly. Keelan Donnelly straight on in. Owen Hughes then it was across to Callum over the bar.
But what you see here with this team, and maybe the development of them as players, Pat, is, a few years ago, in under 14s, arguably this match last year, has a great disposition there again by Tyrone Watson. I have to say, like,
yes,
that man.
Eugene Colton on the ball here. We flick in there. The Tom Pot. Yeah, we're in a big push here. What a catch by Pascal Donnelly.
Has to be a free.
Oh, has to be a free.
That's great refereeing. You got
some touch with the one hand there.
I know, but he let the play go, you know, Pat.
He did.
Brilliant. Yeah, Pascal strong runs again there. So what I was going to say is, you know,
Tom Pot stepping up here now, left footed. Yeah, just take his time, take a couple of breaths.
This is the easiest one yet, Pat. So let's hope it steadies the nerves, stealing a few yards there.
Yeah, well
he strokes it over the bar.
That'll give him plenty of confidence. Well done there. Very positive here now in the opening things.
Yeah, Tom Galvin there, the great scorer. You know, a bit of great leadership. You know what I was saying, Pat, you know, that a few years ago it was, you know, just the skills and the size of the lads. It was very much on two-touch football, you know, you were kicking the ball to 2 or 3 players. But you see really in that, you know, perfect example there, that first point that Fintona scored, you know, where it was every single one of them forwards nearly were involved in that score. And, you know, that's what it's all about. Stand us in good stead as a club going forward, developing players.
I just see where we've got the team sheet now of Eglish. We're just looking. This is Ryan Donnelly here, number 11. He has been Eglish's most prominent and dangerous player. Just a wee slip from Cormac there. Get a hand in, Cormac. You must get a hand in, get a block.
Yeah. So.
Yes, well done, Archie. Up you get, Cormac.
Midfielder Sheehan Fay there just dropped it short for Eglish, and well done from
a long run for Conan Haggerty here. Picks it up. Oh, unlucky.
Very
unlucky,
tough call,
but a correct call.
But it's again a good start, Pat. You know, yeah, a couple of mistakes there, but very much the same game plan though from Eglish. Yeah.
This could be dangerous.
You know, Emmett.
Look out for Emmett here.
Emmett's on a fine.
Noting, just a noting here, so he's going to be he's going to note it, so he's noting on the yellow card.
That's
tricky times when you're a corner back.
You know, I suppose I see there the Fintona management team is warming up Pierce Marlowe, and you know, Pierce, you know, also a fellow that's probably a bit disappointed in terms of this team selection, not to get his chance, but you know, it looks like they're going to be making that change, just simply because of the list.
Not often he's missed from there, you know.
No. So I see James Bannigan drifting down there, and it looks like James in the meantime.
Well, Eglish are right now playing with a 3-man midfield, because I see Tyrone Watson's out here now as well. Oh, Harry. Yes. Up you get, Emmett, up you get, yeah. You get a block in here.
Ryan Donnelly again doing the business. And then Donnelly,
very lucky to get a hand in there.
But it was
James Brannigan just got a hand in there, just knocked that ball down.
Hand tackle, you know, and there's a load of space here now if we can capitalise on this. Just you know, trying to pick out.
If Emmett keeps going there, he's a free man.
Because a mountain of space in here. It's about picking out players, you know, and taking a bit of time in the ball, but. It's a great turnover there from James Branning, as you say, Pat, just getting a hand in at the last minute. So.
Just got a hand in the last minute there, just to rub him on the edge of the square. Pascal's going to have to make ground here. Well done. Good ball in there to Conan. Conan Haggerty on in, takes a solo bounce. You flick on to Callum Walsh, turns, shoots. Just slightly late with the left peg there.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be disappointed at himself. Like,
Paddy here pushing on through. Emmett.
He's done well there, Emmett, now. A lot of calls for pick up of the ground, but in fairness, only coming from the Eglish lads.
Colton got the ball back there. Back in the
looked like a pull of the jersey.
Back in the Tom Pot. Oh, stabbed at it.
I think.
Easy was wide open.
You know, it's probably chances like that there that we want to be taking. Whenever it's going to come down to the wire, you know, it's not an easy chance in fairness to Tom Papagav, but probably You know, that's
He was under pressure now, even by the time he went for the kick there.
and he had a head of the outside of his left foot. Now, in saying that, if he had looked up, there probably were a couple of other
Eglish
options.
keeper, he's looking for options. He's coming this way. Yeah.
Very well
It's a
done.
very interesting tactic the Eglish are playing, because now their two corner forwards have joined into the midfield.
Wouldn't make any difference.
And they've pushed in the centre half back in the centre half and the full forward into their own line.
Yeah, I mean, it's very much
Number
about
4 for Eglish there, getting good.
crowding it around the middle. Was it a yellow or just a tick, I think, there for
Just a
Danny
tick.
Murta?
Yeah.
The number 4 for Eglish. Maybe a bit harsh, Pat.
Yeah. Killen's away. Yeah. Oh, boys.
You know, if there's any criticism of that team this year, you know, it's probably, you know, maybe trying to, instead of doing the really, really basic thing and knocking the ball over the bar, it's maybe trying those passes in very, very tight situations.
Two boys shifted a heavy tackle there, both of them in there.
I don't think there was much in it, Pat.
There wasn't much in it, just I think it was just a determination to go for the ball, both players there.
Yeah, two lads going for the ball, determined. You can see Tom Pop holding the back of his head, so obviously he got a knock on the head.
English number... I'm not seeing his back there.
It's number 15, who is Larkin Haggerty, no relation to my dad. It's very partisan here, so I think that's the lad that might have been down just before half time as well, Pat.
It is, yeah, you're correct on that. We're back in here, number 20's a bit of room here. Finland, Tom Potts making ground back.
I'm not sure if they made a change there, Pat. The number 20, Shane Fay, who had been playing midfield in the first half, who's standing wide open right now, and hopefully, good covering there from Tom Pop.
Yeah, I think he's moved in the centre half forward.
It looks like
just
it.
taking a look in around it. I think these players seem to be trying to crowd at the middle of the field. Obviously, Austin Fitness going to give them a concern. Wide again, no. He's looking at 45 of this.
Good defending there again, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, I have to say their strike rate in the first half was exceptional with only 2 wage. So, whereas Fintona probably had a few more, but good defending there. You know, very little in this.
It's quite an interesting tactic, as you can see. Our two corner backs are right there with the two corner forwards.
Yeah, I suppose it's very much about crowding it around the middle, you know, and leaving no options at all.
Well done, Hattie. Hattie in there. Conan on to Pascal. Pascal on to Hattie. Hattie looks up. Long ball into Husey. Husey space. Turns. Wee flick in. The old Kilmodge is free. Still holding it there. Still wee solo. Pascal was looking at. Tackle in. Yeah. Free for Eglish.
You know, I'm sure as a manager,
Tyrone Watts got it again there. You know, over to his brother Cormac. Cormac kicks a wee look up. He's starting to travel with it. He's trying to get a solo in there. Number 20's tight on him. Hammond has to get a boot down there. Yeah, free in.
very well done there from Adam McGoldrick. You know,
Get the passes right. There we
9 minutes gone. Fintona have got 2 points in the second half against Eglish, haven't scored yet. So, you know,
Just need time here. I don't know if Keelan's going to go for this or not, is he? Or is he going to look? Is he look to see Hattie standing on the edge of the square there?
I'd say it's a difficult
gonna go
chance for
for
him. And
It's going in. It's in. Yes, over the bar.
that is a phenomenal
Well
score.
done. Yeah. When it left his boot, just it was drifting out to the left. It just nicely come around there to the right and over the bar.
You know, that's leadership there from our captain. You know, stood up whenever we needed it and stuck the ball over the bar.
Yeah. Just looking, I see Sean McWilliams down here. He's back this familiar sweeping room. Yes, well done, Keelan.
Keelan's doing a lot of harm here around the middle.
Surely,
you know,
and it's Tyrone nice movement there by Tyrone Watson.
Plenty
In a
of
very
room.
unusual position. He's up here. This is the corner. He flick over. Oh.
you see,
Had options. He should have maybe took it himself. Eugene is in there. We've been wrestled to the ground. Didn't get us free.
No, in fairness to the referee, I think that's the right call.
Yeah,
you know. There's the number 6 for Eglish coming out.
Eglish is on the break here now. They're knocking the
Elbow
ball
there,
down.
Plenty of space. The number
She needs to get on back.
number 24 there for.
Yes, number 20 is on the pull in. Sean's going to have to come across. Oh, boys. Oh, penalty.
Looks like a penalty, yeah.
Big hop.
Yeah, number 24, Tyrone Muldoon got on the ball there a couple of times, and you know he's coming into this game well. In saying that, for the defender, you know, there was an awful lot of room there. You know, whenever the attack broke down, to be fair to Eglish, they moved the ball very fast. But listen, Oisin Watson, you know, very, very good shot stopper.
Black card there.
Yeah, so
yeah, well, it was.
So that's a black card on 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Just take a note of that for Sean McWilliams. So we'll have him for the last 10 minutes, you know, when I'm sure we'll probably need him. But so this is Ryan Donnelly standing up to face Oisin Watson, and
just placed it into the corner. In fairness, a well taken penalty.
You know, the odds are always stacked against the keeper there, so it's, you know, it's probably a 1 out of 10 or a 2 out of 10 where you're going to make a save, and obviously we saw that last weekend in the Tyrone Championship final.
Good referee in there. Mickey went in to consult with his umpire just to make sure that make sure it's in it. Back in, he just was having a play board there with it's an Oisin Cronny, and can't see the number of the Eglish player.
Probably just pulled the trigger a wee bit early there, as the referee, having consulted with his umpires, went out to talk to number 24 Turla Murtagh. Must have been something he's seen. So now it's very much.
It's definitely a wee breeze there on that ball there. You just see the carry.
What an unbelievable
free in
field.
here, and with nobody inside.
From
smallest man in the field there, Eugene.
Unbelievable catch again though from Cormac Michael Hatton. I mean, that's, you know, the 1-2 then to Keelan. A turnover in a bad place there, you know, and again as a manager probably wouldn't be too disappointed with that foul there.
Number 20's away again here.
Yeah, Sheehan Fay now, from he's moved into centre half forward, is definitely getting on the ball a lot. Good block there, ball.
Yeah, good block, got the hand to it, out for the 45 again. With Eglish 2-7, the Fintona 2-6. Only a point in it.
Only a point in it, yeah.
Just to say that penalty just undid the hard work they had there at the start of the second half.
Yeah, it looks like it's a sort of a break and play here now for this 45. Allow the management team to maybe make a couple of positional changes, issue direction in terms of tactics and stuff like that there. And you can see, you know, Kevin and Mark down in the sideline here in deep conversation. You certainly could see some changes soon. Just at that restart.
He's going to look a bit at back here. It's a brave swing. It's unlucky. Number 11 started the game. Ryan Donnelly for Eglish started the game well, but has drifted a lot from his shooting ability.
Not an easy chance, in fairness. I mean, arguably they would be better putting that ball in where they had more options. You know, yes, Sheehan Fay, you know, definitely won the ball well there, but Fintona were always going to cover that, and maybe Ryan Donnelly going for that shot was ambitious given the distance that it was out.
Out to Cormac here. Oh yes, his younger brother Tyrone takes it there. Hughesy's out here. Hughesy's out. Very far. Very good.
Yeah, it seems to be a tactic now that they're, you know, bringing Hughesy further out.
Just passing. They need to sharpen up a wee bit just in the passing.
That's brilliant from Pascal. A brilliant interception.
Yeah, keep going. He's going to need help.
You know, it's just about getting those players inside, you know.
Unlucky.
I think that's out for a sideline pat now in the 45, so probably you'd be happier with that.
I hear Marky down there, yeah. Hughesy's supposed to be in that forward, in the full forward line there.
So with 5 seconds left here to the 15 minutes gone, so we're probably in the lead up to the water break. Eglish ahead by a point now, 2-7 to 2-6. Probably turned it around there in the last few minutes since they got that goal. But you know, this is going to go down to the wire, Pat. Make no mistake. I mean, there's very little in that. Obviously, Fintona down.
James Brannigan. Yes. Oh well won to James Brannigan there, Kevin.
But that's James all over, you know.
Yeah. Long ball out here. He needs to make it.
2-on-1 there, which he makes. Pat.
Turning sharp. Yeah. 2 bounces. Yeah. Unlucky.
You have to give credit to the defending there, you know, so that's Nathan Horsfield, you know, putting Cormac under savage pressure.
There is. Well, number 20 away again here. Hammett needs to get a hand in.
By the referee.
Yeah, let's round him. Oh, good defending, yes. Should have it. Tom Pot has it.
Tom has it.
Plays it out to Pascal. Pascal Donnelly's having some game.
It's the end product, you know, Pat.
That's the end product there. But again, his options are limited. We need to be more creative up here.
Exactly.
We seem to be sucked down the field here at the minute while they were just down to 14 men temporarily.
Seem to be
leaving us in, yes.
You know, there's
walk out Cormac.
Both teams making a lot of mistakes here. You know, and you know, maybe the water break couldn't come at a better time for both teams. But nice to finish on a score here.
Yeah, I think I can't understand that.
I mean, you got to get.
I think he was looking to free there, but
he was waiting for the whistle, and the whistle never came. So, you know, fair play to the Fintona lads who kept going. Stickler for detail there, but you know, can't blame him. He hasn't made any mistakes so far. The referee.
No. The referee's been very, very good now, I have to say.
Getting them to take. So it'd be nice to finish this in the run in to the water break and a score here.
Straight out. This is Eugene here. There's a wee bit of space too.
He's going to struggle to get to that ball.
Struggle to get to it. Yeah. Just the pace of the ball took him away from it.
17 minutes here.
That's it. We hear Kevin giving a bit of positivity there. Great to see it.
Yeah, I mean that's Kevin's style. You know, he's very much encouraging.
Tyrone has to make it here now. He'll have to get a hand in. Long ball in. Come on, James.
Has to be a free. Yeah. Again, done everything right there.
Free which way?
No, it's a free. It's a free for Fintona. Water break there.
So water break. It's really surmised the first half. We're really, it's like Groundhog Day. We're no change in the saloon. Eglish is still leading by 1 point here.
Yeah, I mean Fintona got off to a great start there, you know, but again, probably be slightly disappointed with a couple of opportunities. But you know, credit where credit's due. I mean, Eglish have had the best of the chances. They've had, you know, but goals. They say goals win games, and you know, let's see. We've, you know, 15 minutes left here. We've every faith in these lads, but you know that was a sucker punch there, just with about 7 or 8 minutes before the water. 7 or 8 minutes gone. So. But they fought back well, you know, and obviously they're a man down here, Pat.
Well, with Sean McWilliams, but again, we should have Sean back on in probably the next 4 minutes.
So Sean went off on 10 minutes, and we've 18 plus the water break, so you're probably looking at, you know, seeing Sean back on in the next 3 or 4 minutes, which I think, to be fair, would be.
I just see Kieran McGillian down there confirming the linesman. I think he was asking the same question: when can Sean McWilliams return to play?
He's down on the sideline there, ready to go whenever he's called upon, that's for sure.
No, the experienced Fergal Ward will keep him right there on the line.
It looks like you should.
We're right here. Emmett's on us. That's Killen. He's in very, very deep now. Coming from deep. He's carried it here now 40 yards. It's over to Conan. He's looking up. He needs to get it picked up. I would say the free's coming.
From Jamie Gildenny, who's
has to be.
Maybe a bit
robust, Kevin, would be the word I think you're looking there. Yeah, definitely.
You know, I'd settle for it. So
settle for it surely here. Again, not an easy free. We're right out on the 13-metre line, right on the touchline, on the sideline right there.
Definitely see the left-footed player. See Hughes, he had the ball in his hands, but he's handed it back to Killen, who'll probably try and swing this over with the left foot, probably in around the box.
No, straight out to Tom Pat, which will shoot him with the left foot. No.
Yeah, Callum carrying the ball.
Callum just got robbed there. He's going to have to work back. He's going to work hard here. Paddy's up alongside him here. Need to get a hand in. Need to get the hand in. Yes.
See a lot of space.
Just watching
there.
Pascal Donnelly here. He's there. Pascal Donnelly's covered some ground today.
He's put in a lot of work, yeah. It looks like one of the Fintona players might be in bother here. James Brannigan, by the looks of things.
Could be possibly another black.
I didn't see it myself now, Pat, so I see the English officials just down below us are certainly demanding that. Obviously the referee will make his own mind up, and he has He is
He's
Mark
right
on
in
the other
yellow
side.
card. Yellow card, man. Yeah,
Yellow
yellow
card,
card. Yeah.
So
They didn't get the blockage. Have to say, Kevin, it's a more tighter game now in the second half than the first half, you know.
yeah, I mean, look, just
Definitely
looking at,
doesn't seem to be, it seems to be space. He's come back in here now.
I think he hadn't blown the whistle, concerned about a head injury here, maybe, Pat. So obviously,
Possibly.
the rules would say that we.
I was just saying now, finding space is a premium at the minute here, you know.
And you know, it'd be very disappointing if this game came down to some lad's mistake, because there's so little in it at this stage. You can see the work rate that they're putting in. There's very little changes made in both teams, and obviously that's a sign of just how tight the game is. Management not keen to make any changes here.
We've made a change in Cormac Watson now is in at full forward, which means Keelan's moved out. Is he moving out to centre half? How are you into midfield here?
It looks like they've actually moved Owen Hughes out there, and they're now playing a four-man forward line. Possibly it looks like maybe they have Keelan moved into midfield with Cormac McElhatton as the other midfielder. Which listen, with McElhatton's ball-winning abilities and Keelan's abilities to run direct, as we see the Eglish.
Is Sean back on again? I don't see him on the line down there, is he?
Not quite yet now, I don't think, Pat.
No,
I mean, it's imminent, I would say. Like, we have 22 minutes gone.
I see the side of his head there.
I do see, though, with the Eglish.
This Eglish player's down quite a while.
Well, they've
here.
called for a sub, that's what they've called. They've
called for a stretcher here, so we're going to have a delay in tactics here. I think it would be a good opportunity now for the fitness team to maybe get their players in and regroup.
Yeah.
Regroup. I see Marky coming down here now. It's not easy being a manager, Kevin. and you know this firsthand.
I know these lads very well, having been involved with the under-14s this year, where indeed many of these Eglish players were defeated us in the championship, and I've been to see this Eglish team playing a fair bit this year now, and they're a good team, very genuine lads, and obviously our Fintona Pierce's lads know them well, having defeated us last year in the under-14s over in Beara, but yeah, I mean, who'd be a manager? I mean, you have to take credit.
It's number 20 is down there. Here, the referee. I think it's number 20 down, which would be a huge loss for Eglish. He's been at the forefront of most of their attacks in the second half.
He has, yeah. Sheehan Fay, number 20, lined out at midfield for the first half, and looks like a shoulder injury.
Possibly, maybe collarbone. It's you hate to see anybody going off, especially in the final.
Absolutely. But you got to say that the official was right on top of play, done the right thing, didn't let the game restart until they were ready to do so. And on behalf of the Fintona Pierce's club, all we can do is wish that lad hopefully it is not too serious.
Speedy recovery. Yeah. Just looking down here, I don't see Sean, is he? He's back on, yeah. Number 3, Sean's on now. Good to see him. We're back up to full tilt here.
Yeah,
so it'll be interesting to see how this is going to, how this new system will work with Cormac Watson in full forward. I know Owen Hughes out at centre half, and obviously Keelan in midfield.
Yeah,
there's no doubt to say Keelan has the engine and the capability to run on it, and certainly any high ball into Cormac Watson, he has that height advantage, and he's good in the air.
Yeah, I mean, he physically not the same size of a man, but my God, Keelan can get off the ground and pick a ball out of the sky. Like he's great hands in him. So
he has that jump, He
has that great. We've had nearly a 3-minute delay there, Pat. So I'd say you're going to see.
Yeah, there's James Brannigan.
Just
keep it in. Unlucky. To see James. We have a player. Head injury.
Fit the number 12, Conan Hegarty.
Hegarty's just into the fence there.
Yeah, in an effort to try and keep that ball in, looked like he slipped in the concrete and straight into the fence.
There's a grasp with the sidelines tight over there, Kevin. So he's up, good. He's up and he's back at it.
He's up. No breakfast for him tomorrow morning, otherwise. So no, he's up and at it.
High ball in. James is caught out here. Oh, well done, Washington Cry.
Has to be a free. Well done there. In terms of the full forward, we've seen Cormac Watson get in there now. I mean, that's a role that he fulfilled
I'd seen him, yeah.
against Donegal
Donegal
in the
is right,
minors,
yeah,
in the minor league and championship. So, you know, it won't be unfamiliar to them.
No.
To be in there, that's for sure.
Just be interested to see what type of ball they're going to put in here.
45 actually there, Pat. You know, so he must have obviously the Oisin Watson or Oisin Cranny carried that ball out over the line, which a little bit sore, but yeah. So definitely looks like another free there.
And yes, and this will take Eglish in the should take Eglish into a 2-point lead.
Yeah, 2-point lead with 4 minutes left, but I say we have at least 3 minutes of injury time, Pat.
Yeah.
You got to say James Brannigan's done well now from he come on, in a couple of different roles.
Has.
But so then Donnelly again there, Pat. He's lethal.
He's sharp.
Golden 3 points I have him down for.
The golden 3 points, he's probably top scorer on the day here.
Yeah, thereabouts.
He's definitely Eglish.
So just
I hear the boys shouting in their Big Ten, you know, so. Come on, Hottie.
2 and 3 men went for that ball there.
Yeah.
Can't hear the calls because of the noise of the crowd. I'm sure there was calling, but you can see there a lot of steps.
Yes, James Brannigan just puts his boot to it.
Yeah.
Time there, he could have got the hands down.
He probably could have got the hands down. And
Pascal needs to be clinical on this one.
he had a chance there now.
Yeah.
I tell you, that's a big let off there.
Well spotted, referee.
Number 23 there who touched the ball on the ground. So great ball
There's
there.
King. Come on, boys, we've got to get this ball up the field here.
Yeah, I think they need to score.
Tom Pat, long ball in. Cormac Watson's out, has it. Oh, definitely that top end of the pitch is slippy.
Yeah, he's a bit close there, I'd say, Pat. So I'd say that's a retake. You know, we're maybe moving in.
Need to make a count. Need to make this and count is right.
That looks like it's in scoring range now, Pat. You know.
Yeah,
so
well, we're probably in around about 30 yards out there.
Yeah, no doubt that was a mistake by Cormac, but you know it worked out for the best. You know.
Just slippy on the ground.
You know, 28 minutes gone, 2 points in it. You know, this week you were aiming to see the score going over the bar, but no better man on the ball, Pat.
Yes, compose himself and. Ah, yes. Come the air, come with the captain.
Yeah, first class there. You know, 2 big players stepping up there. Cormac winning the ball, but again, come from all the hard work, which this season been built on all season long. The hard work in the defensive line, turning that ball over and getting the ball down.
So a point with 2 minutes of hardly time to go.
Minute and a half, Pat. You know, there's nothing in
Need
this
to win
game.
this one. Oh, too easy. Long ball in here.
Number 7, Horsfield, I think. Nathan Horsfield winning that ball.
Ryan Donnelly there for Eglish. Looking up.
Not much room there
slip,
for Tom.
slip
But
Tom Pot.
he's got a
Has
2
to
on
be,
1 here. So
2
he
on 1.
has.
Yes, Donnelly.
And after, you know, a brilliant save from Oisin Watson, you know, just I'm sure he's bitterly disappointed that, you know, they had another player following in there and just tapped the ball into the back of the net. Very little the keeper could do there.
No, very, very true. And we have a mountain now to climb.
A mountain to climb, Pat. Yeah, I'm not sure who converted that one.
Ryan, was it not Ryan Donnelly at the time?
Ryan Donnelly, I think, had the initial shot, and then it was saved by Oisin Watson, and then it was, I think it might have been number 22 that followed it on in.
Just a lot of tired legs out there. Just noticing even on the Eglish and Fintona team.
Yeah, it looks like keep ball at this stage as well for Eglish. You know, you know, you can't really blame them if they're 4 points ahead with, you know, 10 seconds of normal time left, plus the water break, plus injuries. You know, it's a mountain to climb the Fintona lads have. But to keep working, you know, just keep working, try and get the ball turned over.
Yeah, that's it.
See an English man down there.
Big score again.
Number 8, I think that was, yeah. No,
Yeah. Left peg.
A great score on the outside of the foot there, yeah. So he's
The lads are definitely heads down here, but they just need to lift themselves, you know. It's never over to the fat lady sings, as they say.
And there's still time for scores here, you know, but they're going to need a goal. Like, it's as simple as that at this stage. You know, they're going to need a goal. Costa Donnelly standing wide open there.
Come on. Kelly needs to make it.
That's a harsh enough decision, maybe.
Eugene Colton's free there. Will Keelan see
Looks
him?
like a man down. They're going to look for a long ball on top of Cormac Watson. I would have thought now at this stage.
Yeah, but Archie Bargy getting on in there on the edge of the square.
You know, but you've got two good officials in there, and you know, he'll
Penalty.
my God, yeah.
Yeah, penalty. Yeah, lifeline.
That's what you call a lifeline, yeah. I mean, there was obviously two players on him. Pat, we were probably a bit too far away to see exactly what was going on, but you know, technical
There
foul.
must have been a pull on it.
Had to be, you know, and fair play, you know. I mean, too often we see referees shying away from difficult decisions like that. I still think they have a lot to do.
Yeah, the referee's definitely making the signal there. He was definitely two hands holding on.
Yeah, well, fair play, you know.
Fair call for the referee.
And two good.
Saying that he's been consistent today, I thought he's refereed this very well.
He has, yeah, you know, he's been exceptionally good. An Eglish man down here. I'm not sure whether it's a. Didn't see too much going on there that would have led to an injury, but
no mention from down below. I haven't heard anything about out of time or how long's left.
no.
Might try and find out.
I don't see it either now. It looks like Tom Popgav is going to be hitting this penalty, with certainly the Eglish goalkeeper doing his best to put him off, as he's moved back in now by the referee. Yeah, Tom, who plays a fair bit of soccer, you know, well used to these, so.
It's good keeper.
This
It's
you,
a
Pat?
damn good keeper. Yes. Oh, bury it. Yes. Come on.
Brilliant.
That's it.
You know, very, very similar to the goal.
Back in, 2 points in it here now.
It's just been
We're
conceded.
deep into injury.
You know what? There's 32 minutes gone. Pat, I genuinely think there's at least 2 or 3 minutes left here, because that lad was down there for 4 minutes. You know, there's plenty of time here, plenty of time.
Yeah, you can get the 2 points.
But we need to
Keep
get on
going.
the ball, you know.
Oh, boys, pick it up.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, well done, Eugene, over to Pascal. We nip on to Cormac. Look for him again, Cormac.
Keep the ball, lads. That's what we want.
Plays over to Oran Hughes.
Oh, that's a very, very, very difficult call. But you know,
Yeah, but that's right on top of it.
right on top of it, Pat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was our chance, though. You know, I think that was our chance. A bit of argy-bargy there going on with James Flanagan and
you're going to have it.
Turla Murta. Or Turla Muldoon.
Fair play to Turla Muldoon. He won that ball now, he won it well.
He done well there, yeah. I mean, that's exactly what you want to see there, as you see.
Come on, James.
A 2-on-1 here. And a brilliant save there.
Brilliant save by Archie Watson. Come on, Archie.
From Enda Donnelly, who 1-on-1 with the keeper there.
Yeah, we're at 45 here, Kevin.
And you know, yeah, you probably took it, but you know, this is all about time here, Pat, at this stage. You know, I think the ball gets up.
And of course, this is the start of 2 finals, Kevin. We're back here on Wednesday night again to play in the league final, albeit on the lights here up on the other field. But again, there's some achievement by this team to get the league and championship final.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah, no.
You have to take your hats off to them.
No, and I think
credit to them.
That'll be the challenge for whatever happens tonight, win or lose. You know, it'll be, you know, refocusing.
Oh, well done, Tom Pat.
As Tom wins that ball, you know, that's absolutely critical. This is about keeping the ball at this stage. As Sean Deller carries
Nobody
the ball
there's
out,
nobody on the wing.
and he just plays the ball into space, which you'd want. Eugene Colton, the smallest one, is picking that ball up.
Has to deliver.
Look,
An advantage played there, yeah. Spot on by the referee. Get up, Pascal.
we need product at the end of this, Pat. You know, this is. Time is definitely running out, so we got Oran Hughes on the ball.
Yes, but over to Pascal Donnelly. Pascal Donnelly, he takes a look, drive, goes for it. Yes, over the bar. Well done, Pascal.
A 1 point game.
Yes,
you know,
1
this
point
kicker
game
is
here now.
absolutely
It's all to
critical.
play for.
35 minutes gone, but you know, you had your water break and you had.
I'm just looking down there. Marky Donnelly doesn't take a heart attack today. He'll never take a heart attack.
Well, he's not alone, Pat. I'd say a lot of spectators over in the. As Ryan Donnelly gets a second yellow card there. So that's Ryan Donnelly. They're down to 14 men.
Yeah. He's been the talisman for it.
He has,
Ball out
yes.
here to the corner forward, number 15.
Very smart.
Turns round. It's all over. And it's
Very
all over.
smart kick out.
Defeat by a point. But in the saying that, a brilliant game of football, Kevin. You know.
Great game of football, but just I'm sure Barry will be panning around there. You can see the boys are absolutely devastated. You see players, hands in their head, lying down on the ground. It's very, very, very difficult to take a 1 point defeat in a final, but you got to say credit where credit's due. That goal made all the difference.
It made all the difference now, but. Again, look, we're back here on Wednesday night, and we're playing a different animal. We're playing Kildress. Won't be an easy game either, but it's all about now getting the lads geared up, getting them jizzed up, and getting them prepared then for Wednesday night. And I'm sure the management team they'll do that. And we have to look at the positives in this game. They did battle well, and to be credit where credit's due, you think back to the first half, the Eglish goalkeeper pulled off 3 phenomenal saves.
3 incredible saves, and then I think we had seven wides in the first half, of which you would have had 3 or 4 of them. Well, maybe in another day they went over. So there's no criticism of the lads themselves, none whatsoever. But it's small margins at this level, Pat.
Small margins. But as I say, it's a credit to get to them 2 finals, and look, we'll look at the league final and see where they are.
We'll look forward to that, yeah. And I mean, listen, as we look out over here and see the Eglish fans celebrating Dunmoyle, I'd be very hopeful that on Wednesday night it'll be the Fintona fans will be celebrating under the lights on Wednesday night. So credit to them and their management team. They had a tough year. Obviously, they had they conceded a number of games around the end of July whenever they had the COVID case, along with many other clubs this year. But they bounced back well. So I mean, no one can begrudge the victory. Good sporting game, and officiated very well in front of a large crowd with brilliant facilities. And disappointed now, I have to say.
That's it. Well, it's over from us. Back to you, and we'll see you here on Wednesday.
Thanks, Pat.
Coming into the game, sitting over and beating them, they just step up their level, even with not even the 14 10, but I knew the boys would do my favour today and bring the seat home for us in the car.